I need to find... There's some wood. Touched it. You've been all right so far, haven't you, bugs-wise? But it is that time of year, and we seem to get it. We talk of needing a frost to kill the bugs to ensure horses are healthy. Yeah, no, it's been an extraordinary winter, Tom. We were -4 3 days ago. We were 10 degrees yesterday morning, trying to get the right rugs on horses that they're not sweating in the morning or too cold. It's very tricky, but again, we're all in the same boat. If you don't have a healthy horse, you can't win races, so we're all working hard to keep them healthy, and yeah, it's been tough this winter. I know it's not as yet. It's not happened. I don't even want to say as yet. It's not happened where you are at Warren Chase at the moment. But in your experience within yards, when it does happen and horses get unwell, how disparaging is it for everyone, and how much can you do to control it at home? I suppose fresh air is the big thing, keeping places healthy. All my barns very high and have great ventilation. We try and get a horse out as much as we can, but it's not easy. Again, coming back to staff, if you've good staff now, dipping bridles, disinfecting things, keeping horses warm, yeah, you have to be very careful, and it is a big problem if it, as it happened to Philip Hobbs last year, it shows going to be a big problem. Yeah, I mean, yards of all size and stature, it can happen, and I suppose in particular when you are one of the, if you are a smaller yard and it happens, and you, let's say you have downwards of 40 horses in the yard and you get a few sick, I mean, it can be a very difficult time. Yeah, Ollie again would go far better than me, but owner pressure presumably when you know they're not quite over them, but you're under pressure to have a run. They're paying a lot of money for them to be standing in the barn. It must be very, very difficult. And I haven't noticed in cycles of trainer form being any better or worse this year, but there's no doubt if you follow that, it's a major part. Ben Pauling, for example, classic example of a yard that's now absolutely flying, having had a quiet spell. There's no doubt you get peaks and troughs, and I think the danger is if you run them in the troughs, it can take a long time to get them back to the peaks. And you wouldn't be afraid. Well, actually, we see it now, I think, more than ever we used to in January time of year. Sometimes trainers will just take their foot off and say, we're going to have a quiet January. It's a nice time to have a mid-season break. Yeah, it's a long year, and January's a horrible month in general. So yeah, that was a brilliant answer to a question you had 3 seconds to answer.